This is Dr. Balaji. Today I am going to give some training about Visual Studio programming, how to connect that MS SQL and how to design that data grid, and then how to connect data grid to table values. So these are all things we are going to discuss about it. Let's go.
Today we are going to discuss about visual programming with the database. So how to do the visual programming with the database, and then how it will be accomplished with the database operations, and then how to connect. So first of all, we are going to select Visual Studio 2008. So either 2008, 10, anything it's possible. So just open that, and then you can create the project, and then select the create project, and then title you can give maybe employee or something. So just type employee, and then here you can choose that employee name as a project, and then press OK. So once you press OK, automatically that employee database file will be, form will be open. So just expands the form, and then you can see that tools, and then server, and then all kinds of tools you can see from the toolbox. So just toolbox, you drag that label, and then employee details, just give the name, and then 3 labels and 3 text boxes we are going to arrange, and 6 kinds of buttons. So here this kind of buttons are event handling. So each button is each event handling. Overall we have manipulation of database with the save, search, update, delete and print. So here if you take that operations, first part is we have to go server details. So here from the server you are going to create the database. So select that server, and then right click, and then here you have to create new SQL server database. So here SQL server, it is give the chance to whatever that server name is. Here server name is only computer name, and then slash, and then you can see that SQL Express, and then type new database file name. So after you press OK. So once you give OK, so I will be appear on screen. You can see here there is a payroll, and then after you want to create the table, you just expands and right click that database file, and then you can see that database or table, one of that folder. So from folder you just right click, select that new table name, and then you can see that all that remaining things also. So if you select the table, and then right click here, and then give that fields, what kind of fields you are going to do. So here we have 3 kinds of fields, that is the employee ID and employee name and salary. So just give employee number and then EMP name. So the variable names you maximum try to make it shortcut. So employee number and name and salary. So just give that, and then you can save that as a salary, the table salary name. So after you can come back here, then next part you can see view code. So here you have to give that table connections, and then first you have to import that client. So you have to type that import system.data.SQL client, and then after you have to give that SQL connection string. So here once the data SQL client will be appear, that means that SQL MS SQL connection will be established in the form. So here you have to give the connection string. So the connection string you supposed to give like this: dimension con as new SQL connection equal to new SQL connection. So that is that here con is that one of that variable for SQL connection, and then here you are going to mention data source is that what you created in SQL Express with computer name, and database is a payroll, and the trusted connection is true. So what is the trusted connection true is, it's a mention of security operations. So here whatever the database earlier you created, that one without spelling mistake you have to be enter. So after this you can see here some of that dummy variables you are going to create, that is maybe SQL command and SQL str and all we can see. Here the 3 labels, 3 text box already we created, right? So just double click on save button, and then we can see con open, that means connection open. And cmd dot connection, what is the cmd dot connection is? It is a mention about that command connection to the whatever the data string. So here cmd dot connection, it will indicate to transfer the records from file to database and database to files. So this is the mediator between the form and table values. So here the table values are whether you are navigating to form to table, table to form, this is that mediator. So after you can see that str equal to insert table name. So you have to give that insert into table name, and then whatever that fields you created in table name, that is that employee ID, employee name and salary. With values here, what is that values is one of that text boxes. So here screen design, you already done three kinds of text boxes, that is cid dot text, and then ename dot text, and then sal dot text. So these are the total values are transferring to screen. And then from screen to database you want to transfer, you can see there salary, whatever that insert table, and then fields, and then as usual you have to be mention that's the hierarchy of the text boxes. So here the text boxes names whatever you created in screen, whether it is renamed or not, as usual you have to give in these text boxes. After you can see command cmd dot command type equal to command type dot text, and then the command type of text is equal to str. So these two lines are indicating to transfer that files, values to the screen to a table. So after you can see cmd dot execute non-query, that means this is the command to save that table screen values to the table. So this is the major command of your entire save button. And after, for the indication of user, client, we are giving one message box, that is data saved. So the beside one is information purpose, we are giving that information thing. So after you have to give con close. So once you con open, must you have to close, otherwise the data fields it won't be saved. For after record you have to clear the text boxes. That's why we are giving that eid dot text equal to. Just run the form and then just enter some records. So you can see whether it is save or not. For example, I am entering this record, one record, and then I am going to save the data. You can check out here. So once the record will be enter, after you have to be click save button, then you can check whether it is save or not. So its indication is saved like this, it will display, and then you can go back to SQL Server viewer, and then there you can check whether it is saved or not. Just go back and then you can see there in Server Explorer, expand that, and then right click tables, and then select the table, which table you are creating, and then show table data. Once you show table data, click that, you can see all that records what you saved. Okay, so the final last data you can see there what I entered. So this is the save button code. After you want to search the record from that table. So how to search a record? So here search command purpose we are using some of that additional what are the fields, tools. So from tools operation we are using some of that tool by the wizard, but here directly hard code base we are using the search. So how to do that is we are creating one dummy variable, that is dr, that is SQL data reader. So here SQL data reader is read the values from the table. So here the main thing is that how to retrieve that data from the table and appear on screen. So that is the main intention of search. So here directly we are calling by the command. So cmd.command text is equal to select star from salary where empid equal to empid.text. That means here whatever that empid text you are entering that value, that it is going to seek and then retrieve the information from the table with the help of this. So here the dr you have to align to that command. That's why we are giving here dr equal to cmd dot execute reader. This is the command to start that reading the values. If the dr dot has rows, that means any value it is there in CR from the text box 1, automatic it will read the values and appear that on screen whatever that remaining text boxes. So ename.text equal to dr1 and then sal.text equal to dr of 2. So why it is start with 1 and 2? But here every retrieving operation is depending on that arrays technology. So here arrays method is 0, start with 0. So empid is text is equal to 0 and name equal to 1 and salary equal to 2. After that you have to close the dr close and then connection you have to close. So this is that dr operation. So you just run this which record you want to check. For example 1 you want to check. So just call that, just run and type in empid 1. So and then press search. You can see all the record is appear on screen. So this is the method of searching and then how to retrieve the record from the database. So here for example you want to change that salary. So you can change the salary 7,000 to maybe 70,000 or any value you want to change. So now I am changing 70,000 and click the update button. So automatic data will updated. I will show you to how to update the database. So here just to see that automatically it will change that the Krishna name is become as a 70,000. So if you go to that coding part, how update button it will work out. You just see here it will look like almost all code is like a save code only. But in str operation it will be bit different. So str equal to update salary and then set command. Here we are using that one of that command operation, inbuilt command operation, that is set. So update salary is that which is the table, and then set empid equal to empid.text as well as emp name equal to ename.text and salary equal to sal.text. But here you have to observe update and delete is very dangerous and compulsory operations every project, but there you have to use where command. Without where command you cannot use update and delete. Why is, if you want to update any particular record then only it will be meaningful. If you are not giving the where command, automatic all the records it become as a one record. Where command. So where empid.text or ename.text, any base of field. Here what is that specialization in .NET is, you no need to create that any primary key. Automatic which key you are giving, that is it become as a primary key. That is the specialization of your .NET. After that you can see same thing, command type equal to command type dot text and then cmd equal to cmd dot text equal to str and cmd dot execute non-query. For indication we are giving message box data updated. So connection close and text boxes will be clear. So this is that your update. Next we have delete command. So how to delete a record from the screen? So I want to delete one. So just click the search button and check out all these things. So I want to delete, just press delete. Automatically it will show to delete, data deleted. Then press OK. Then you can see you want to check whether it is happen or not. Just refresh that table values. You can see there is no number one EMPID. So this is the way the manipulation of database and then all the kinds of whatever the operation from the database operation to screen to database to. So this is that entire scenario of database operation. So next video I am going to explain about that how to create that crystal report with visual programming. Thank you.